Day 2?
Number 2.
When we were on our way here, Naoki-san was talking to his friend Mochizuki-san, who is hunting with his English setter today, and after he hunts in one place, he's going to meet up with us later. So we'll get a chance to see his dog work maybe. His setter's name is Tony.
This is dog gate. Dog gate. Japanese boa hunter. Boa hunter. This area, no hunting area. Okay?
You didn't see that big woodcock, did you? Mm-hmm. There was a big woodcock standing in the road when we first turned up this way. So we're going after Yamadori today.
Yama what?
Yamadori, mountain bird.
Mountain pheasant.
No,
So we start here?
we're gonna go up this way. We're gonna go up there. Got to walk very carefully, quiet, because the birds are pretty wary. So you don't want to be stomping through. We've got to follow the dog. And when, we'll be with Bread, so she won't be on point, so we have to stay pretty close. They have dogs that are trained specially for this, so we'll point them and hold them. And then when the bird flushes, they almost always come straight back over your head, and it's a tough shot. I've had 3 opportunities, and each time I never got a shot off because I had my arm wrapped around a tree to keep from falling off the mountain, so I couldn't swing my gun. Never shot one. Hopefully we'll see one today. They shot a big one last week. Naoki-san took out a new young hunter, probably 33 years old. First bird he shot was a big Yamadori, a really nice one. He said the ones in this area are also unique for their color too. They're more golden than copper. So I'm curious to see those too. I've never seen one like that. Just see how things go. See how things shape up. Pretty obvious that Yamadori walked up this road sometime this morning. The pond's been on a wire for about the last quarter mile. It looks like it's kind of petered out. There's definitely some good scent up here. Little dog knows what he's doing. I believe we have a Yamadori now. There's some steep terrain. It's unlike any other bird hunting I've ever seen. As far as terrain. Oh, go down and help us go.
Pretty sure I missed that shot. A little confession on tape. I'm really not happy about it, even if I have a little bit of a smile on my face.
Sadly, they knocked it down. It was a nice one too, with a long tail. It got down there, but it still had good legs and took off running and ran straight down the mountain with Pond chasing it, and could not catch up to it. I mean, if you can only imagine how hard it is chasing a ringneck through a cornfield, you can't imagine chasing something running down a slope like this. I mean, it was 45 degrees or steeper in places. That thing just had a lead, and we never gained on it. We thought we lost Pond for a while there, but he came back up finally. He's not big enough to fight it or stop it even, to hold it if he catches one there as big as he is. So hopefully he would have just fought it till we got there, but he never did catch up to it. So unfortunately, we're gonna have to call that one lost. This is tough hunting, and you only get 1 or 2 shots a day at this stuff. So hopefully we'll get another pass at it. Just the way it goes sometimes. Pond's working his little butt off today. Boy, he sure was on that trail hot. I mean, he trailed that thing about a half mile up this old road. He knew it was up here somewhere, and caught up to it right just off the edge, and it flushed. It's kind of the way it is sometimes. At least it wasn't the high house 8 shot, which is more common. You run it up the hill and then it flushes and flies back over your head. That's a real tough shot to make. So maybe one more chance.
Okay.
Okay?
One more chance. Go.
So from an ethical standpoint, we lost that bird, but we literally risked life and limb trying to recover it. I mean, that was a tough climb going down there. I was so glad I wasn't carrying a shotgun, because I would have probably wrapped it around a tree or had to throw it, because I fell down like twice. I got to put a mental note in my mental checklist to invest some money in the best collapsible travel walking stick money can buy for the next time we do this.
Let me tell you something, a tripod works.
I was thinking you and that tripod was working pretty good. I mean, there's only so much you can do, and you know, we did everything we could to try to recover that bird. It was just moving too fast, and it had the advantage in the terrain. This is what the pigs are rooting up underneath all this leaf stuff is. These are almost, they call me dongori. It's kind of like an acorn, but it almost looks more like a chestnut. This is just the cap from it. Dongori. That's just the husk. Oh, that's neat. Gold color. This is one of the short-tailed feathers. This is probably a breast feather. You can see the copper colors in it. And it's got gold highlights and purple highlights. It's kind of hard to see. So there was evidence that a Yamadori was allegedly killed here last week. Pan. He says, I remember. Good?
My name tag Nayuki Makoto, Shizuoka. Okay?
Eric Beka, Yamaguchi.
これ何回も電話してるのに。
じゃあ電話だから通じないんだよ。
そうなんだ。
はい、CJ はじめまして。
はじめまして。
CJ シルバー。
シルバーさん。ミサシルバー。
That's a hunting dog that takes his job seriously. There's no slouch there. We gotta tie Bert up because he likes to chase Tony. Mochizuki-san, who we just met, is the 6th ranked skeet shooter in Japan and the #1 in Shizuoka Prefecture. So we want to be behind him and over his dog when the next Yamadori flashes.
Do.
Aobato.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Aobato.
you know.
Aobato. It's Aobato. It's a green dove. Something caught it and ate it here. These are like bright emerald green doves. They're surprised I knew what it was. I know because they're a non-hunting species. But yeah, something, probably one of those big hawks nailed one here. They call that dove Aobato, which means blue dove, but it's actually green. It's kind of like the signals on the traffic signals in town. Even though the green light, the go light, is green, they call it blue for some reason. I don't know if they were once upon a time blue, but I mean the green dove has always been green. But it's one of those weird Japanese things where you can ask somebody all day long what color this is. They'll say that's green. You say, is this the same color as the go light at the turn signal? They'll say yes. You say, what color is the go light? It's blue. And you can do this all day long, and they'll always say the same thing. Yes, this is green. Yes, it's exactly the same color as the go light on the turn signal or the traffic signal. Then you ask them what color the go light is, they'll say blue every time. That happened quick.
You missed.
That's pretty far. That dog got a little too far ahead.
He can't looking.
So it probably bird was up here and Luna got on it and ran down through all this ferns and saw us down there or heard us and flushed. And it was tough shooting. It was shooting through some heavy brush. So once again, no bird on the ground. So we're still trying. And there's other dogs working. Bread don't work. He just hangs out. That's a hole from a chestnut. It's another food source for the inoshishi. It's very prickly. It's like a sea urchin. Want to hold it? Hi. 痛い痛い。
皆様かしてなんかどうかしてこう
寝ちゃう。あのまま寝ちゃう。
どうかして
眠くなって
きてほらほらどうかして眠くなってあれいつも眠くなったと思ったらさ
絶対ね。
はいハウスはい誰うまく動かしたよほらハウス
ジャンプ。ハウス。
He was not excited about going home.
おお舐めるように
I have a Yamadori skin and a Kiji skin and tails, preserved for mounting, but they're 25 years old. I don't think they're ever going to get mounted. I think if we put water in them, they're going to dissolve.
Eh? さっき
あ、もう降りてくるときにカーブ切るときにおかしかったもんね。いや。It's new tire.
Just put on a Bridgestone Dueler HT just in case we ever need a tire sponsorship. There it is. Bridgestone Dueler HT.
でもまだ2ウィークのニュータイヤ
They're 2-week-old tires. And I'm pretty sure a ripped out sidewall is not covered under the warranty.
お腹痛い笑っちゃいけないけどお腹痛い
His stomach hurts, he's laughing so hard. Changing a tire in the mountains. Normal hunting stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Good video.
12:30. Lunch?
It's lunchtime.
ただきます。
This is our hunting camp.
Very fun. いただきます。
いただき
いただき
ま
ます。いただいてます。
Oh, I have this.
Good boy.
待てチーズチーズチーズ
Almost all of them. Almost there. Almost there. 待って。
日本のフードとはだいぶ違う。
なんと。にょにょ。
なんかカレー
スパイシー。大丈夫スパイシー大丈夫？
風かな。
何？
He's like, give it up.
なんでこの匂い？
I know, gingerbread man.
あ、ジンジャーマン
Look at
神社大丈夫なのかね？
Isn't that for me?
Please これ食うかな。絶対食べたことない。
Give it to Pan.
まあな。
Fun. Mom.
食べてみたら。
ちょっと舐めた。そんな別に辛くない。
食べたの？
辛くない。あ、お座り。よし。OK。
He's actually letting me pet him.
Probably.
多分気に入った。He like this food.
はい、そう。
Very good. Thank you, Stefania.
Camera?
Thank you, Stefania さん。ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございました。ありがとうございました。
Brett is happy.
He's very happy. He's letting me pet him. That's without food in my hand. That's the first time in 2 days.
This is 静岡おでん Japanese soul food. 静岡おでん is most famous おでん in Japan. Okay?
And this one is for us.
I present you.
We're gonna eat that with our whiskey tonight.
アニバーサリー20 year old。
12 years old.
12。スコッチウイスキーシングルモルト。プレゼント for you。
はい、ありがとうね。We're gonna enjoy this tonight. We've earned it.
This too.
はい、一緒に。So to recap the day, we've walked our legs off. We have had 2 good Yamador flushes, which is about as good as you can expect to see. The first one they knocked down, but was not killed, and like any good pheasant that still has 2 good legs, he hit the ground running. And the terrain he was in, he went straight down, and we chased him for probably a good half hour. Nearly, broken ankle doing it. It was tough. That terrain is 45 degrees, and in some places straight up and down. And Pan went after him, tried to catch him, couldn't catch up to him, and if he had, it'd have been a tough one, because they're as big as he is. So then we had a second flush, kind of unexpected. The bird did a 180 and came back down, ran down the creek bed, and came to where we were and just flushed right in front of us, unexpected, and just missed him. So we're gonna continue this next year. To be continued November 2019. So, or 2018, sorry, still the same year, next season. But and all in all, a great day, so much fun, seeing stuff nobody gets to see. Naiki-san was apologizing for not getting a Yamato. I said, I saw one today. I said 99.99999% of Americans will never see one alive. So I said, I feel perfectly happy, and we'll just pick it up next season in November. We'll be back.
Oh my God.
Doesn't get much better than that.
Now it's better.